Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6.
Thanks for being with us here for 4 News Now. It's 6 o'clock. We'll pick up here with some breaking news out of Coeur d'Alene. Police are actively taking sniper fire near Canfield Mountain in Coeur d'Alene. It's been about 4 hours since the first gunshots were fired. It started back near 2 o'clock. Firefighters responding to a brush fire in Canfield Mountain when they were ambushed by a gunman or gunmen. Two firefighters have died since that gunfire opened up. You can see on the map here, this is where that situation is unfolding near East Nettleton Gulch Road and 15th Street in Coeur d'Alene. Again, 2 fire personnel killed in this gunfire. We've got Hunter Bertram, who is near that scene right now. We'll take it to him, who is live at the scene. Hunter, what can you show us out there?
Yeah, Jordan, as you said, this has been a developing breaking news scene here in East Coeur d'Alene, very popular area. This is Cherry Hill Dog Park we're standing in. Many people come in this area, and you can actually take a look. We'll zoom in to the operations center here at Cherry Hill Dog Park. You can see many law enforcement individuals around the scene talking to one another. Last update we did have during that press conference is that they're trying to strategize on how to not only take out this shooter or shooters, but also how to get this wildfire under control. As you said, firefighters responded to initially a half-acre brush fire here at Canfield Mountain, and when they got there about 20 minutes later, said 1:21 the call came in, and at 2 p.m. is when the first rapid shots came out towards firefighters. And as you said, two people have been shot and killed. They do say right now they believe it is fire individuals who were shot and killed. They don't know what agency at the moment or have not released that information yet, but a big worry as well. They don't know if there's still more people on the mountain since this area has been closed by law enforcement. There's been people coming down off the mountain. This is a beautiful Sunday here in North Idaho and a great day for many to hike, which they're worried that there might be people still remaining on the mountain.
Right.
Jordan?
Well, Hunter, and that was, as you mentioned, that's one of the challenges law enforcement is up against right now, is evacuating that mountain from civilians who were just up on a Sunday stroll in a very popular hiking area there in Coeur d'Alene. Again, you mentioned modern-day sporting rifles, high-powered rifles being used in that area, and gunfire being fired in multiple directions. Law enforcement, they're not sure exactly how many suspects they're working against up there.
Yeah, Jordan, just as you said, I asked Kootenai Sheriff Bob Norris how many suspects, where the gunfire is coming from, and they said it's not from a structure, it's not from a makeshift shed or anything like that. It's coming from dense brush here at Canfield Mountain. They say from multiple locations on the mountain, so it's not clear if the shooter is moving to multiple areas and taking fire on law enforcement or if it's multiple shooters. They don't know yet. They also said it's unknown how many casualties are from this incident. It's still so ongoing. Also, the information very fresh, very subject to change as more becomes available. They did mention tonight at 9:30 another press conference will be held with more up-to-date information. They did say if there are any big developments, one would happen before that. Jordan?
We are expecting another update. Thank you for that report there, Hunter. Again, no evidence that these suspects, these gunmen, want to surrender. So the sheriff saying earlier today in that press conference, if someone has a clear shot, they are authorized to take it. We'll send things out now to Mary Sheridan, who is live outside Kootenai Health here tonight. Mary, what can you show us out there?
Right, Jordan, I'm joining you from Ironwood and US 95. We're kind of taking a look at the southern side of Kootenai Health, and that's where just less than an hour ago we saw multiple emergency vehicles. We saw ambulances and several more law enforcement vehicles heading into that area to drop off patients likely from this crisis you were just talking about. Now, I was able to speak with one woman who kind of gave us a glimpse inside. She says her husband is a patient inside the hospital for an unrelated reason, but she says it is very energetic in there. There are so many people moving to help the people that have just been brought in. She said she also saw firefighters hugging each other. So it's likely that emotions are high inside that hospital.
Unprecedented scene unfolding there in Coeur d'Alene. Of course, Providence and Multicare back here in Spokane saying their hospitals are ready to take in any number of patients should they need to.
Absolutely. They've been alerted and prepped. This is an event that is spanning over many communities at this point.
All right, Mary, thank you for that. We'll check back just a little bit later on here tonight. We will send things over to Jason Valentine for a look at, as that wildfire is burning in Coeur d'Alene, the sheriff saying that they will not send resources to it. We'll take a look at the conditions out there in Coeur d'Alene for what we can expect there, Jason.
Yeah, and winds are light. That is one silver lining for this situation right now. 7-mile-per-hour winds. We don't expect much winds to be coming into the region for the next couple of days. So that fire that is unattended right now, no personnel can get to it. It shouldn't grow too much, at least from wind. But we are dry and we are definitely hot. We're about 10 degrees above our average. If there are hikers who are still stranded on Canfield Mountain, I hope they have some water with them. We're about 10 degrees above our average. And the sheriff earlier said the situation could extend into tomorrow. And that's when our heat advisory is going to hit. And we're going to be seeing temperatures in the Coeur d'Alene area or in the Inland Empire in the mid-90s to the upper 90s as we head into Monday and Tuesday. So the heat will very much be on and become a factor if this continues for the next couple of days. So heat is going to be a factor. And again, these are the temperatures we do expect tomorrow at 93. Now that's for Spokane. So with Coeur d'Alene, you can add or subtract about 2 degrees on occasion. 96, we could even see triple digits on Tuesday. So again, it is very hot out there, very dry. That fire is unattended. So we are hoping that things don't escalate from there with the fire. Just thinking about that fire. Again, winds are very light. They will be into the evening hours. But Jordan, we have extreme heat, not just today, but even more tomorrow and Tuesday if the situation extends that far.
Yeah, certainly another factor we'll keep an eye on moving forward. Jason, thank you for that. Meanwhile, Idaho politicians have reached out. This situation, of course, making national news here. Idaho Governor Brad Little writing on X saying, quote, multiple heroic firefighters were attacked today while responding to a fire in North Idaho. This is a heinous, direct assault on our brave firefighters. Later adding that I ask all Idahoans to pray for them and their families as we wait to learn more. Idaho Congressman Mike Simpson posting as well, saying as this situation develops, our thoughts and prayers are with the brave firefighters and all the first responders on scene. And Senator Mike Crapo also writing here tonight, I am monitoring the horrific reports out of Coeur d'Alene this evening. I urge local residents to follow recommendations of law enforcement. My prayers are with victims and first responders. Of course, those recommendations by law enforcement, if you're in that area, stay indoors, shelter in place as the situation unfolds. We'll be back here in just a few minutes with more live updates from Coeur d'Alene and new information as we receive it. We'll see you here in just a few.